Kings and deuces, deuces and aces. We hope they turn up in just the right places on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
I think terrific. And also very terrific is this opening poem. I really like this, and we thank Mrs. Doreen Barber of Tallahassee, Florida. Thank you for sending in that opening poem. Now let's get to the board. Janice and the team, if you will, load in the cards, and as you can see, we have a game in progress with these Card Sharks. Chris Cuba, our champion. Hi, Chris. That's a pretty blouse.
Well, thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Would you remind us about yourself?
Yes, my name is Chris Cuba, and right now I'm a student at San Diego State University, where I'm majoring in civil engineering and minoring in anthropology.
How did you decide to minor in anthropology of all things?
I don't know. You have to take something with all that chemistry and physics to keep sane,
Just get
so
away
it's
from
fun. I enjoy it.
Good. And you're doing well here. You've won $1,600
Yes.
in cash, right?
Yes.
Our challenger, Gary Snyder. Hi, Gary. Good to see you again.
Yes.
And would you remind us about yourself?
My name is Gary Snyder, and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I came out here to Bakersfield, California, and I've got a degree in golf course technology.
Now, we talked about that briefly,
Yes.
but what do you study when you're studying golf course technology?
Well, we specialize in the golf course itself, irrigation, golf course construction, pesticides, insects, weeds, and diseases,
there's a lot-
landscaping.
There's a lot involved. I didn't
Yes,
realize
sir, there
that.
is.
Yeah, good.
Instead of going to a 4-year college, we go to a 2-year college.
Could you do something about my lawn, Gary?
Sure.
Why, okay. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Each player has a deck of 52 playing cards. They are shuffled. The players cut them before we go on the air, and the upper cards, the red cards, will be played by the champion, Chris. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger, Gary. Before he can begin to call high-low on the cards, you must win a high-low toss-up question. Chris needs 1 card, Gary needs 3, and we are at sudden death. Someone has to win with this play of the cards. So the first game in the best 2 out of 3 match comes right down to this. As we left off, Gary, the question goes to you. We asked 100 marriage counselors, who usually has more problems in her marriage, a housewife or a woman who has a job outside the home? How many marriage counselors said a housewife has more problems in her marriage?
That's a pretty tough question. And the way the women are liberated today, I'm going to have to say it's going to be a very small percentage, or small number of women. I'm going to say about 15.
Gary says that 15 housewives have more problems.
I think it's a lot higher than that, because I think a housewife would tend to be more closed-minded while her husband's out working. I think it's higher.
You say higher?
Right.
Well, if it is higher, Chris, you'll go to the board first. If not, it'll be Gary. And the actual number of marriage counselors who said a housewife has more problems in her marriage is 67. Chris. Wow.
Yeah.
Sudden death, Chris.
That's problems.
You need 1 card to win. Gary needs 3. Do you want to play it or pass it?
A 9's not a very good card at all. I'm going to let Gary play it.
And Gary, you didn't win the question, so you cannot change the 9. You must play it and call all 3 correct for the win. 1 mistake, Chris wins. Call the first card.
I'm going lower.
Lower than a 9. No, right away, it's higher. It's a 10. And Chris, in sudden death, wins the first game of the match. 1-0 in favor of the champion. She put the pressure on you. Gary's got to make a comeback right after we take time out for this. Can he do it? We'll find out.